Alright then guys, how's it going? JTJudgment here and welcome back to another Team of the Season player review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 74 rated Troy Deeney. Now I want to give a massive shout out to the boy that was kind enough to let me use his account to do this review. He lent me a few players as you will see in the team that I made with Deeney. So you can expect these player reviews to come in the next few days guys. A link is going to be down below in the description taking you to his account. It would be absolutely insane if you went over there, showed some support, said a massive thank you from me. That would mean the world to me. That would be absolutely insane. Going into the Team of the Season, Deeney's in-game stats, guys, he does have some pretty decent stats for a silver, I will say. 95 strength, very, very nice to see a 90-plus stat on a silver. 80 aggression, 77 balance, 76 reactions, 83 long shots, 88 shot power. You guys know what's coming. 84 finishing, and 79 ball control. So when it comes to stats with Deeney for a silver, I will say, in my opinion, they are half decent. Now, what happened with Deeney for me for the first couple of games? I will say it took me a few games to get used to him, you know. The first, I'd say 3 or 4 games, he just didn't seem to get involved in the game for me. He didn't score any goals and he was just terrible for me. Then I changed my gameplay, my play style up a little bit to involve the team more, because what I found myself doing for the first few games is just getting Deeney on the ball and doing absolutely everything with him, you know, and it just wasn't working. So once I started using him, with the team, using other players in the team, setting up chances more often with other players and stuff like that, getting my whole team involved in the game basically, he just seemed to get involved more himself, you know. So I will say, don't try and do absolutely everything with Deeney because it just will not work. It didn't work for me. Chances are, guys, it will not work for you. Now, going into the positives and negatives that I did find with this Team of the Season Deeney, as always, guys, I'll go through the weaknesses first. First off being the obvious one, that is his positioning. For those of you that do not know his work rates, he's got medium defensive and low attacking, which is absolutely dreadful to have on a striker because he's not going to make runs. His positioning, he's always going to be pulling back in midfield, and that's exactly what I found. You know, he's not the sort of striker that makes runs on his own, and you really have to be careful about his positioning, guys. You really have to keep an eye on him when using him in game because he's not always going to be up top in that striker position where you need him to be, basically. The other weakness that I did find with this guy that I have to mention is his weak foot. Now, he's a striker with 3-star skills and 3-star weak foot, so skillers, I guess he's not going to be ideal for because you can't use, the Ronaldo chops, your rainbow flicks, Berber spins, and all that fancy stuff. But like I've said multiple times in the past, guys, in my personal opinion, as long as a striker has 3-star skills, then he is good enough to be used in my box. So there we have the weaknesses, guys. Pretty much everything else that I found about this card was half decent to awesome. Now, his pace, you guys are probably going to be thinking, wow, it's mid-70s, JT. Why haven't you put it as a weakness? Ibrahimovic has 76 pace as well. Nobody I know of considers that to be a weakness. It's the exact same thing with the Team of the Season Deeney, guys. He feels a little bit faster than what I would personally expect from 76 pace. I have no idea why, but he was outpacing a lot of defenders, guys, that in all honesty should have easily caught up with him, but he hit his top sprint speed and he held his own, guys. I gotta say, his speed and his pace in general, guys, is half decent for a player with 76 on the card. His dribbling and ball control for me was half decent. Again, nothing special, exactly what you would probably expect from a silver player. He will lose the ball on occasion from a heavy touch, but it happened very few times and very far in between, guys. A lot less than I expected, I will say that. His aerial ability for me was absolutely fantastic. He was winning the ball in the air all the time, and he actually scored 2 very, very funny goals against 2 separate people. My opponent threw the ball out with the goalkeeper, and I just pressed B, and he instantly just, headed it over the goalkeeper into the back of the net. Guys, I gotta say, I had no problem whatsoever with his aerial ability. I feel very confident in saying he will score a hell of a lot of headers for you if you like crossing into the box. His strength for me was half decent. Me personally, I would expected a lot more. He was good, don't get me wrong, but nowhere near what I would expect from 95 strength in my opinion. And the last positive, guys, is his passing was pretty decent for me, guys. For a silver player with 60 passing, he's half decent. The other plus that I have to mention, guys, is that his shot is ridiculous. That's the one thing that you're going to have to do with this guy. If you get him on the ball, try and make space to take a long shot or just shoot with this guy. He has got a shot where 99% of the time he is going to challenge the goalkeeper. You know, he's going to force your opponent's goalkeeper to pull off an amazing save, and that's what I loved about this card. You guys know me, I like taking long shots. This guy suited my play style for that. His shooting was absolutely crazy. Now, I've given him a final score of 8 out of 10. I think he is worth it simply due to price ranges putting him to around 50,000 coins. That is not that many coins for the standard of player you buy in, guys. I personally think he is worth 50,000 coins. You guys may not agree with me there. You know, let me know in the comment section down below what you think of the Team of the Season Deeney if you have tried him. I thought he was half decent. Guys, that's going to wrap up this Team of the Season Deeney review. Please leave a like if you did enjoy and subscribe for more player reviews to come very soon. And as always from me, guys, please take care and I will see you all next time. Ta-da, guys.